number 13. Boogie Bogdanovic. At forward, 6'7", number 12, DeAndre Hunter. At forward, 6'9", number 20, John Collins. At center, 6'10", number 15, Clint Capella. At guard, 6'1", number 11, the head coach of your Atlanta Hawks is Nathan Dillon. Fans, that is your Atlanta Hawks.
This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you so much, Kevin. The Hawks have accumulated a depth of talent. Trae Young says we've got a lot of weapons. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I get to play with all these guys that have different talents, and it opens things up for me, so I'm just having fun. Back to you guys.
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is up there with Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovic, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the center. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Behind the back and lays it in.
Boy, high percentage shot there by Donovan Mitchell. Gets close enough to the rim, uses the touch he has. That's pretty.
Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Now here is Conley. Kicks to Mitchell. Driving inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Collins against Conley. Collins passes to Hunter. Capella trying to free himself up. Hunter no good. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Mitchell kicks to Conley. O'Neal passes to Gobert. And to get open is Bogdanovic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Boy, wreaking havoc with his size down there. The stifling power, Rudy Gobert, assertive. My goodness.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Shoot 2.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
You know, I think Rudy Gobert at one time was considered a throwback big, but the fact is he's adjusted his game and he's now able to play in the modern NBA, a defensive force everywhere on the floor.
And Gobert drops them both. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Young passes to Hunter. Outside Collins. Here's the dish to Young. Lock at 6. Back to Collins. Outside, Bogdanovich. A three-pointer, no good. To the inside. Here's Bogdanovich. Headshot off. And Atlanta will come the other way. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Now, here's Mitchell. After Clint Capella's miss, Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. From deep three-point range, Conley's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Young passes to Hunter. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. Comes up empty down low.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Conley against Hunter. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
Conley is able, in 2 or 3-point range, to deliver with the face-up game and does it again.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Collins passes to Capella. Outside, Bogdanovich. Bobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. The pass to Bogdanovich. Gobert finds Conley. Shoots over Capella. Another miss by Conley.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Passes to Collins. O'Neal against Hunter. Collins looking around. Young from outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And man, he makes shooting threes look effortless. Young's quick release from distance is especially lethal.
Now here is Conley. Gobert dishes to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Fires the 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Conley's got his second bucket tonight.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Young. Now, here's Hunter. It's Young on the wing. Back to Collins. Over Conley. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Mitchell kicks to Conley. Mitchell looking it over. Back to Conley. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Outside Collins. Young against Conley. The 10-footer. Again, the Hawks score.
A sneaky score in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Now, here's Mitchell. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 1. Now, Hunter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Young outside. Fires from deep. A rebound by the Jazz. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
The Hawks trailed by 3. Here's Young. 8 points for him. Hunter on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Utah leading by 3. The pass to O'Neal. The Jazz working the ball around now. Back to Bogdanovich. And Capella sends it back. Gobert can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Hunter, no good. Jazz have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Conley with the 3. Hunter grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Collins. Gobert with the defensive effort. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Well, you have to like the balance of Bojan Bogdanovic. Keeping it through the contact. That is nicely done.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Whiteside's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mitchell. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Here's Young after Jordan Clarkson's bucket. Trying to end the drought. Here's Okongwu. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Good work there as it goes. And now a 9-point Utah lead.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Right, he's checked in for Young. Jazz leading by 9. A minute 42 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Conley. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And that one falls for Mike Conley.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. Now, this guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
And Conley drops them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Okongwu shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on Rudy Gay. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Onyeka Okongwu. I count 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. No luck that time either. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. Gay can't hit.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Michael Conley picks one up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
That free throw good from Reddish. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Clarkson. .105 left to play here in the first. Conley finds Clarkson. A 3-ball. Utah keeping it alive. A new 14. And it's good for 2.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now, here is Gallinari. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Conley feeling it out. Clarkson outside. And it's off from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 11. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Gallinari against Conley. Gallinari passes to Herter. 6 to shoot. Over Conley. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter.
Well, Well, Gallinari a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness? Perfectly sets up his open teammate.
And so it's the Utah Jazz in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
The Hawks trailed by 9. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Jazz. They've got Whiteside. Conley out there with Clarkson. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Gay in at the 4. Herter passes to Wright. Clock is at 3. Over Conley. And it's Wright missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Deep 2 from Clarkson. It's rebounded by Herter. And the Hawks with possession here. 9-point game. That one drops for him. Reddish has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Atlanta. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents, and not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your list, but then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing, and of course now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Herter. Stolen by Gay. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Here's Herter. After Rudy Gay's bucket. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
It's a guessing game. If you're defending Gallinari in the pick and roll, my goodness, is he good with the ball in his hands.
Conley finds Whiteside. Conley against Wright. Whiteside. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
The assist.
Whiteside's got 4 this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Rudy Gay picks up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Atlanta making a switch here. Williams is checked in. So it's Atlanta now, trailing by 13. A shot by Reddish, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Gay dishes to Conley. It's not going to go for him. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Gallinari kicks to Wright. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Wright. Ingles with the rebound.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Okongwu, the pass to Wright. Clock at 4. Over Gay. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Back to Ingles. Right against Gay. The 11-footer. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 15.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
Throw good, Lou Williams. You know, Doris, something that doesn't get talked about enough with Williams, he is a solid playmaker.
Right. I mean, the reputation is this guy is an elite scorer off the bench historically, but he does a great job setting up the guys around him on the second unit. Solid passer, gets an outstanding number of assists night after night.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Reddish. And it's Bogdanovich in for Wright. Now, here's Bogdanovich, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Bogdanovich has got great size for a guard, which makes defending him very difficult, particularly at that high release point.
Utah's shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And guys, Bogdanovich, the former second-round pick, has really found his place in the NBA. This guy is an effective shooter from just about anywhere.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. The Hawks trail by 15. Outside Williams. Over O'Neal. The Hawks again can't hit.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Back to Ingles. Here's Bogdanovich. The Jazz again can't hit it. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Outside Williams. Knocked away. And Bogdanovich kicks to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. The shot. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Mitchell outside. Into the lane. Good work defensively by Capella. The Hawks trail by 15. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Williams against Mitchell. Lob pass to Capella. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Inside. And the basket by Ingles. And the Jazz lead by 17.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Capella, the pass to Collins. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Bogdanovich, no luck. Atlanta with the ball. Hunter kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. Now, here's Hunter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Bogdanovich against Ingles. Jazz leading by 17. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Williams finds Bogdanovich. Here's Hunter. Can they get it? And he sinks the layup.
6'7", Hunter. Nice handles there, showing him off on that possession.
Williams against Mitchell. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Here's Hunter. Gobert with the block. And he's able to get it back. That one good for 2.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. From outside, off the mark.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Pass to Williams. Dishes to Capella. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Coming under the floor for your Hawks, Trae Young.
Atlanta with the ball. 15-point game. Capella trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Mitchell outside. Back to Ingles. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. 5 on the clock. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Capella. Bogdanovich against Ingles. There's the 3. Rebound, Utah. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Mitchell after the made shot from John Collins. And that one is good. He's got 8.
They can see the agile move by Donovan Mitchell. This guy is able to navigate around contact or, if necessary, play through it.
Now, here's Collins. He has 6. He kicks it to Young. Over Mitchell. Off the left rim and out. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. The lead is 15. Back to O'Neal. From deep. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by O'Neal.
Assist goes to
6 points for Bojan Bogdanovich. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Hunter. Collins trying to break free. And that one's good. Hunter.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
Here's Mitchell.
Oh, gentlemen.
Donovan Mitchell.
My goodness, step back.
That was incredible. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And here's Young. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Well, that's a great contest from the lengthy Bogdanovich. Not just an offensive force, this guy a commendable defender.
And so it's the Utah Jazz, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, with Rudy Gobert a mainstay for your team, what is he giving you?
Well, he's been so consistent. His offensive rebounding, just keeping plays alive, and a little bit of everything. He's playing well.
And that means good things for your squad, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are way out in front, leading by 17. Kenny, what was your impression?
They're getting a lot out of their bench. A lot. For the most part, opponents' game plan is to take away the starters. But then, when your second unit comes in and plays with this type of intensity and torches the nets, you created a whole new problem for the other team.
And Shaq, how about what you saw from the Hawks?
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. They need to sharpen up a little bit. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of play.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5.
14 foul.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
All free throws good from Capella. Here's Mitchell. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Over Collins. Bogdanovich, no luck.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Here's Conley. After the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Over Young. Conley's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 13, and we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Young's shot is off. Jazz leading by 13. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Young finds Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hunter's got 8.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Lets a floater go, and it's laid up and in by Conley. And the Jazz lead by 13. Bogdanovich against Young. Collins kicks to Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Doesn't go that time. Conley against Young. Here's Bogdanovich. Misses from close range. The Hawks trail by 13. Hunter with it. He's got 8. Driving to the basket. Count that one. Hunter's got 6 here in this quarter.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
13 feet away, and the shot no good, a bit short. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And here's Bogdanovich. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Here's Capella. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Doris, I know you dealt with a tough injury in your time as a player, but a lot of these careers being saved now by the advances in medicine.
Kevin, think about it. Torn ACLs historically, going back 20 years, drastically changed what we believed was the ceiling for players. Now a torn ACL may only prohibit a player from playing for 8 to 12 months. That's drastically different. You're seeing stars like LeBron take care of their bodies, invest in what they know is the moneymaker for them. Listen, this medical progress, this improvement in nutrition and caring for your body has changed the equation on the length of careers.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Utah also making some changes. Whiteside's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gay comes in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Atlanta calls timeout.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
The Hawks trail by 18. And there's the pass to Williams. Okongwu dishes to Williams. Passes it to Reddish. Shot clock at 6. To end the run. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Gay. Inside, here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead
continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And the Hawks with possession here. Now Reddish.
And the wingspan of Gay helps alter shots. Terrific at just pestering scorers.
Mitchell up top. Gallinari covering. And the shot goes in. Mitchell's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Hawks have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell is leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers. Hey, it's your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
Right outside. Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. To the inside. Stolen by Gay. Clarkson outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Clarkson's got 8 points.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Reddish to end the cold streak. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Kicks it to right. Back to Gallinari. To the paint, knocks it loose. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And the jam by Whiteside.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
So savvy inside for a player of his size. And tough. Williams will do whatever it takes.
Here's Mitchell. Gallinari with the rebound. Hawks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Pass to right. Williams against Clarkson. 5 to shoot. Gallinari passes to Okongwu. Can't hit from in close. The Jazz on offense. They're on a 19-6 run. And that one's good by Gay.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Atlanta's shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Now, here's Okongwu. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Williams kicks to right. Out to Gallinari. No good on the three. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And there's Gay. That's good on the assist from Clarkson. Gay's got 4 this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Williams against Clarkson. Reddish the pass to Wright. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Hits it from three-point range. Clarkson's got 11 points. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Here's Gay. No good that time. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And for the Hawks, they're shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Down low, Okongwu. Gay with the defensive effort. Utah's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Clarkson for 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound in this one. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Wright. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Bucket is good.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
It's time for teasers.
Here, John Collins, he's checked in for Okongwu. Bogdanovich comes in for Reddish. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Lou Williams. Young is subbed in for Wright. Utah also making some changes. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Whiteside. Joe Ingles comes in for Bogdanovich. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. And that one's good by Gay.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing, he was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Huerter passes to Bogdanovich. Gallinari surveying the D. And here's Young from the arc. That shot misses. So Utah will take it the other way. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari.
For your Hawks, Clint Capella.
And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Now, here's Clarkson. 11 points in the game. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Conley against Capella. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after him. Clarkson finds Gay. Outside Conley. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Huerter.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Pass to Clarkson. There's the triple. Off on that one. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Conley, Eric Pascal out there with Gobert, and it's Joe Ingles, and it's Oni in at the 2 spot. Fast break, the Hawks. Hunter dishes to Bogdanovich. The pass to Hunter. Mike Conley grabs the miss. Conley's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Collins finds Bogdanovich. It's Young on the wing. Passes it to Hunter. Over Ingles. And that one's good, Hunter.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Pascal, the pass to Ingles. And there's the drive. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Joe Ingles has a great feel for understanding when to shoot the jump shot or when to attack off the bounce. That is not bashful right there.
Now, here is Young, tipped away. And just a couple years ago, Doris, it seemed, didn't it, like bigs were a dying breed in the NBA? Then last season, 2 of the top MVP candidates were centers.
There was so much conversation that true 5 men, the center position, was no longer in vogue. And then all of a sudden, look what happens. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid were neck and neck for long stretches of the season. Both 5 men, both highly skilled. To me, it's always about, can you play the game or can you not play the game? And those 2 men, they can play.
And finished off by Collins.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with this decision making.
Conley, the pass to Pascal. Jazz passing it around. To the paint. And slam dunk by Pascal.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Now, here's Collins. Over Pascal. And again, it's John Collins. Collins has got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is how you use the mid-range area. Collins keeping it simple and just taking what the D gives.
Here's Gobert, and that one, good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Conley against Young. Over Conley, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Here's Gobert. Back to Conley. Bogdanovich with it. Conley picks him up. Here's Hunter. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists in the game. Conley, the pass to Pascal. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Capella. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Young. Good work defensively by Conley. The Jazz have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter.
Well, Joe Ingles takes you by surprise off that dunk. Nice.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. He kicks to Bogdanovich. Endures with the financial challenges that the pandemic posed for the NBA. Private equity firms looking to break into ownership. Some questions still to be answered with that, don't you think?
Oh, I think no doubt, Kevin. And with the rules shifting in recent years to set that minimum ownership stake, it's going to be interesting to see whether this will become a real thing. But I believe if it drives franchise values, there will be momentum gained. Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Now, here is Young, trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's good on the layup.
Carving through the defense with ease. I love watching Young slam on the Jets and knife inside.
Utah calls timeout. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the fourth youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Atlanta making some changes. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Capella. Hill comes in for Collins. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Now here's Conley. And last season, All-Stars Greg missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off-seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
4 on the shot clock. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Michael Conley. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Hill. And here's Bogdanovich. Kicks it to Williams. Jang against Mitchell. And Jang gets it to go. Jang's got his first basket of the night.
Well, you can see that Gorgie Zhang takes that long frame and adds tons of muscle, now able to weather the contact.
Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Lays it up off the glass.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Pass to Hunter. Up top, Jang. Hunter against O'Neal. Utah with the rebound. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
Well, Bogdanovich looking so comfortable close to the rim, just extends past the defense beautifully.
Here's Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich picking up that last basket. Williams kicks to Hill. This one for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And slam dunk by Gobert. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 15 rebounds.
Wow, why lay it in when you can send an emphatic message? Rudy Gobert on the dunk.
Here's Hunter, and he drives in. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 16 points for DeAndre Hunter. Conley, the pass to Gobert. The drive by Mitchell, and the rejection by Jang.
Well, the timing, a very natural aspect of what Gorgie Zhang does on the defensive end.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Outside Williams. From deep three-point range, Utah with the rebound. Conley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. O'Neal kicks to Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And they recover it. Gobert can't hit that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Hunter, the pass to Chang. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Hawks passing it around. Outside Williams. Gobert with the block. Conley with it. Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. He kicks it to Mitchell from outside the arc. Again, Mitchell missing. And it's Williams with the ball for the Hawks. Bogdanovich dishes to Williams.
2 minutes remaining.
Doris, to limit travel during the 2021 season, the NBA scheduled baseball-style series, teams facing off in consecutive games. How did you like that?
You know, more important than what I thought, Kevin. We had a number of coaches tell us throughout the course of the regular season that they actually loved this format. The reason being, as you said, number one, it cuts down on travel. But number two, they thought it mimicked the playoffs, where you had to make game-to-game adjustments. It also raised the intensity level because you had just played this opponent. And so, you know, things get competitive and nasty. It elevated the game. I love it.
Here's Bogdanovich. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Williams kicks to Bogdanovich. To end the drought. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
At the line for Atlanta, Bogey Bogdanovich. 3 shots.
Three shots.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Atlanta making a switch here. Herter's checked in. And he sinks the second. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Utah.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
Here's Azubuike. After the basket by Bogdanovich. Azubuike, good.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Rudy, your impact on the game defensively, always something to watch. What's your approach at that end?
Just try to win games, and my teammates brought out trust in me, being aggressive on the balls and try to be aggressive at the rim. And when we play as a team like we do tonight, it's tough to beat us.
You were in full Stifle Tower mode tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.